Hey everybody, be right there. Alright, hello everybody, hope you're doing well today. Let's jump right in. So we took last night off, just kinda wanted to chill for a bit, take a night after our hard-fought buff bastion was put together. And I think tonight, now that we have the full netherite and all of the bosses taken care of, we could do some more, tool grinding and get our fishing rod taken care of, even though I don't think we have all that much extra fishing to do. And we could, work on a shovel, even though I don't know that we have all that much, strip mining that would require us to have a shovel or need one. So we're going to go ahead and skip that kind of thing for now. Instead, what I would like to do tonight is just get into these advancements, start picking out random ones, and see if we can complete a few things. And I think that since we're so close to the full Minecraft base one, this is one we're going to try and do tonight. We've actually found a few zombified villagers, and we just kind of took them out. But we do know the method for how to cure them. And what it is you need a fermented spider eye, which is just a spider eye, some sugar, which is just a sugar cane, and I believe a brown mushroom. And what we'll do is put that all together, and we'll make a potion of weakness with it. We'll also take one of our gunpowders finally and make it a splashing potion. Because the way this works is if you take a golden apple and you put a splash potion of weakness on a zombified villager, and then afterwards you feed them a golden apple. It takes about 5 minutes, but that will cure them of their zombification. So we should be able to do that pretty easily tonight. There's also extra things where, like, if you find an Eskimo igloo, or an Inuit igloo, or just an igloo, I guess, and you dig down, there's like a zombie in the basement, and you can cure that one. It makes it really easy because there's iron bars around it, and iron bars will quicken the process, but I don't know if that's really important, so this should be good enough. We'll carry 2 with us, just in case we miss with one. And the third will be a backup for, I don't know, something at some point. I guess while we're also out there, oh, we do have to make a netherite hoe. Okay, so we can do that at some point. Remove wolf armor from a wolf using shears. Tame all the cat variants, that's an interesting one. One of each wolf. You did get one type, yeah. Armadillo scoots. Get in a boat and float with the goat. Okay. Yeah, there's all kinds of things with this. This one we might actually be able to do. Maybe. Oh, the ghast. Yeah. We're going to have to rescue a ghast from the nether. There's also a nether achievement to... It's a betrayal-based one. Yeah, where you rescue one from the nether and then take care of it. You don't actually have to bring the gas to the overworld, you just have to be in the overworld yourself. So we're not gonna do the whole moral thing where we bring him home, make him happy, and then murder him. We're just gonna do a TNT trick to blow him up from the other side so that we're through it, and that'll be pretty easy. Also, that should be pretty simple to return to sender. Maybe we'll do that tonight. Furious Cocktail, we'll do that at some point later. And maybe we'll play around with the Strider stuff as well tonight. Oh, we also have to find one of the nether biomes. I didn't know we didn't get all those. Also, we have a ton of this stuff. We should carry around our spyglass today. We might be able to do the caves and cliffs at some point. Star Trader, I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do there. I'll figure that out. And Iron Golem making. We can probably do that when we do a raid. Which maybe we'll also do a raid today. That could be fun. But yeah, let's just get out there. See what we can find. I really should make a list. Like, look it up and make a list of all of the animals and, like, creatures that you have to see and tame and breed and do all that fun jazz with, but maybe we'll do that one later. For now, let's just kind of get out there and see what we can find. Maybe spyglass a few things. I think we're looking for a parrot. A ghast. Yeah. Let's go do the ghast one real quick, because that should be pretty simple. Hey, little fella. I don't know why they're getting mad at me. I'm not doing anything to them. There's a ghast when you need one. I'm thinking maybe this would be easier if I got some fire resist potions and was able to be a little bit more adventurous. Maybe we can go find whatever biome we're still missing as well. So let's go reset. Take this from a different, better, more prepared approach. Because I don't think we're just going to get in an easy guest right now. I actually don't know how long I have had the wrong stream going. Uh-oh. Let me check something real quick. Okay, I see. I see what we did. That was a mistake. Whoops. So I went into the nether looking for a ghast, and I couldn't find a ghast. So I just spent the last, 15-20 minutes walking around the nether, not able to find one. And I just completely missed the fact that I had hit the wrong button and was on that portion of the stream. So now, yeah, now we have it taken care of and fixed. Sorry about that. You didn't miss much. You missed me. I basically walked around in a big circle looking for a ghast, and I didn't find one. And went, okay, I guess I can't find a ghast. And came here to get more prepared. I completely... Oh boy. That's alright. Nobody's watching. I mean, people were, but they left. That's probably why they left. Because I was putting the wrong thing up, but we're back. We're good. Nah, that's okay. Worse things have happened to better people. But here we are. We are still just kind of looking for whatever achievements we can get. We haven't gotten any while the screen was shifted. I don't know. Yeah, we should be okay there. Alright, we're back in it. Let's get our inventory sorted, and then we're going to go back into the nether. And we're going to look a little bit more for, I don't know where that's going to go. We'll look a little bit more for, a guest. Because if we can get one, then we can... Yeah, that's fine. Well, I think I have that somewhere. We can take care of multiple things with one if we find it. Specifically, we should be able to, at least do the return to sender and the spyglass one. And then we'll do the overworld version a little bit later. Since that's more involved and involves building some portals that are larger or setting up some good TNT traps. Ah, yeah, it was Soul Sand Desert. Good stuff. We actually, need some of this. And by some, I mean, this is the one place I wish I did have a shovel. We'd take a couple stacks if we could. Oh, soil versus sand. We want sand. I'm not sure what the soil is for. Maybe we'll take a little bit of that too. Oh, there's our guest. I hear you. Let's get to you. There's a balloon. So he just kind of... Okay, sure. Back to soul sand. There we go. Alright. So that's 2 gas challenges done. Let's get ourselves out before we, run out of our potion. If we can remember which way is home. So home is in this direction. Yeah. We can make that. Let's build our way there. Maybe we can do the glow one real quick. I'm not sure how that works, but we have this, and we have wood. I think 8 does it because I think it's 6 in sticks. And we can put a sign up, I don't know, anywhere. I guess I can, it doesn't really matter what it says. What am I worried about? We'll put it right here. To the underneath. Is it just... Oh yeah. There we go. I like that. Oops, what happened? Egg? Where'd you go, egg? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. We can fix that. That egg is always a problem. There we go. Reset the foundation. Reset the floor. And we're back to good. There we go. Alright, let's go over to the jungle, and if we can find a parrot, we'll scope the parrot through the spyglass, and we'll get that achievement. And if we can also, we'll also keep our eye out for a zombie villager at nighttime. Oh, is this our first temple? I think we got one. Nope, never mind. It's just a water well. Surprised we haven't found a temple yet. Usually they're they feel more common than this. I think we're okay with what we have. It's not like we actually really need a whole lot of stuff from them. It would just be kind of nice. Is that a second village, or is that the same one we just came from? Yeah, it seems like there's actually a reasonable amount of thought that needs to go into what achievements I need left, or what achievements I have left, and what order I should do them, and how I should go about trying to get the last ones for the things I already have progress in. So I think tonight what we're going to focus on is trying to find a zombie villager. And assuming we can do that, maybe we'll do some, like one of the other weird ones, like the caves and cliffs ones, so we can fall from max height. That might be reasonable to do. But outside of that, reasonable chance that we'll just do a short one tonight, get a couple achievements, and then I'll spend a little bit of time either tomorrow or the next day, figuring out what the next steps are and what the next things we want to work on will be. Make a little bit more of a list, have a better approach, and then we'll come on in here and we'll try and find out what all achievements we can knock out. Maybe we'll start a dog and cat taming list. Maybe I'll get a quick understanding of what rare biomes are out there and how to find those. Maybe there's a chance I'm just missing something like, I saw there's deep ocean biomes. Maybe we just haven't gone into a deep enough water place yet. We'll figure that all out. Who knows, maybe end cities are their own biomes and that's what I'm missing. I don't know. But we'll figure it out, and we'll come back with a better plan than what we have tonight. This is just going to be some chill wandering and hoping that we jump into or hoping that we bump into a zombified villager along the way. So, let's just go see what's out there to find in the meantime. So this is a village that we don't spend a lot of time in. And I think that when I eventually do raids, which will probably won't be too far off, this will likely be one of the villages that we do those in. Specifically because it's close by our spawn. It doesn't have a lot of specialized professions, and it's kind of just in a weird place that's out of the way. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to set this one up to be our experiment village. And what I hope we can do is, because the difficulty for this game isn't hard, I believe that means every time we lose a villager to a zombie, they become a zombified villager. And so, without doors on all the houses, I think what that's going to cause to happen is the zombies will maybe get one or two of the villagers and turn them into zombies. And then if we can catch one of those in a house, like perhaps, let's just say there's a zombie that chases us in here in a village, and then we can quickly close it up and put ourselves up and safe. Then whatever happens, happens. And then if we have a zombified villager in there, we can give him the splash potion, feed him the apple, and maybe, just maybe, be the savior of the village who's, cured that zombie. It would be a nice thing to do. I'm not sure it all works that way. I'm just kind of guessing. I'm thinking that's going to be what we do for this. And if this works, then maybe we'll go back to our base and get a potion of Bad Omen, come back here and do a raid. And after the raid, we'll go ahead and call it a stream. Because that's a reasonable amount of advancements. And then I'll be able to make a more comprehensive list of what I still need and how I need to do things to get it. And I'll be able to make a better strategy so that this isn't just me mindlessly wandering around and accidentally pressing the wrong buttons and, leaving you guys for 20 minutes while I walk around the nether collecting stuff. That's part of learning how to stream and figuring out hotkeys and all of that. Really, what I should do on that front is trust my gate more and not use the manual mute button. But that's something that as I get more comfortable with streaming, I'll just probably naturally and intrinsically do more of anyway. Actually, this might be a good place to do it. These people will all be sleeping up here, yeah. Let's see if that works. Oh, little chicken. Hey, buddy. Alright, here we go. Let's see if this works. If everything goes the way I intended to, this should be pretty smooth. And as much as it's going to be sad for one villager to have a bad evening, we will save him. So, it's going to be okay. Oh, he ran away. Alright, get him. Let's try that again. I wonder if it would be easier with that bigger one. Because it would take them longer to get out of the house. Let's see. Do you have to find... You are not what I am looking for. Wow. There. Alright, regular zombie, please. Or if there's just a zombified villager out here in the open. You know, it says there are 5% chance to spawn instead of a regular one. I feel like that's a low number. But who knows? Maybe I'm just being pessimistic on that. I do think we've seen quite a few. Just don't know if it's been that many. Though we really could use at least one more in here. There's a creeper, which is not the same. Why are there no zombies? Oh, there's a little guy. Alright, he might do it. Yeah, he might actually be a better idea. Because, he'll come in faster and let me close up the gap quicker. Come on, dude. Aw. Alright, let's try again. We're getting closer. It should work. We just need one good zombie. Come on, one good zombie. Oh, wait, never mind. We got a guy. Hello. Yes, come with me, please. We have a place to go. Yes, follow me. No, please. Why? Why would you... Ugh. Just need one zombie to make it inside this door. And this iron golem is... Well, at least we saw a zombified villager. I guess that... I could have done something better with that. That's alright. Alright. Give me another zombie here, game, please. Maybe let the flanker go do his job elsewhere for a bit. Alright, maybe we can get him to go in here. We can do the thing in here. Come on. One of you has to make it. You can't both get attacked by the giant iron golem. Oh, there's another one. Why are there so many? This place is defended like Fort Knox. Alright, here we go. This should work. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. I believe in us. No! Oh. Keep on trying. We actually got the little guy in there, but it didn't work out as well because he was able to reach us. We were too close to the ground. Nope, this ain't gonna work. I don't know why I keep thinking this side's gonna work. I need to do it on the other side. I need to do it over here, where I can get them inside a house before everybody runs away. But I need there to not be 17 iron golems standing guard around this one longhouse. Like it's got the one ring with fucking golem in it. I do wish there was a way to turn day into night, just like you turn night into day. Just sitting around waiting for another nighttime now so we can get another zombie villager is going to be tedious. Also, it's a bummer that that one house is over here, a small one. Yeah, whatever. We'll just hang out, wait for another evening. And when it turns nighttime again, we'll try again to get another zombie villager. We're gonna cure someone. We're gonna get that cure tonight. That's the goal. Honestly, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a trap. I'm gonna be sitting here waiting. Let's make it work. Alright, so this is the one that we keep leading them to. We know there's a dude in it. I think that they need that there. Also, let's take care of some of our inventory. This is atrocious. We don't need this string. We don't need slabs. We don't need rotten flesh. Alright, let's see if that works. Maybe we can get a villager to fall down there, and then we can get a zombie to fall down there. And we'll be able to, you know, let them hang out for a bit. See how that works out. Trying to think of what other advancements would be reasonable to do. Hmm. The only one we have in the Minecraft tab left is the zombie doctor, which is feeding them a golden apple after weakening the zombie villager. We do got a lot of nether stuff to do. We could probably do the subspace bubble pretty easily. I still haven't thrown gold at piglins. Also, doing a respawn anchor shouldn't be that difficult. Those should all be things that we have a pretty reasonable time putting together. Why are there villagers just trapped over here? I don't recall going in here. This might be from really early. This might even be from before I started recording. Where do you go? Oh, there's a mine down here. That also looks like it might be an iron vein. Brother, can you not? Yeah, look at that. Well, we don't really need iron anymore, but at least now we know what's down here. That's probably the beginning of the other iron, the mine that we found our way into from the other side. I'll bet you if we go in there and we explore it far enough, we'll get to the we'll wind up at that other end where we can pop up with the giant waterfall. There you go. You can do it. Alright, almost nighttime. Get another chance at this. Maybe this will work. Wonder if that will help at all. Where are the villagers? Are they all stuck over here? Where are you guys at? so there's villagers in here at least. On all levels. So if we can get a zombie in here, we can make this work. We gotta get a zombie in here. Should be doable. We just need a zombie. Hey, there's our old house. Alright, there we go. Come on, buddy. We have to get around. We have to go stealthy, too. We can't let anybody see us come in. Come on. We can't let that iron golem see us, or he's going to bully you. We need you to be. We need you safe. We need you in here. We need you safe. All right. We're good if we can get to skip. Did they make it out? No, of course not. Why would it? Yeah, come on in, guys. If I do it that way, that prevents him from leaving. Now all I gotta do is just get one in here. I can also set this up so that I can quickly make it so that it can't get up the stairs towards me as well. Let's try again. Alright, come on, buddy. Yes, you. Not you. Just gotta get a house trap here. Alright. So now it's trapped. And now it's trapped with someone. Now, as I understand, it has nothing to do except attack that guy. Is it gonna do it? Let's keep on waiting. Alright, so now that's taken care of. Get rid of the zombie. Just the zombie, not the villager. Now, if we do this right, I should be able to use this and this. And then, there we go. And now we just play the waiting game. We fed him the apple. We made him weak. So now as long as we sit here, it just should take up to like 5 minutes. So just hanging out here should let us get this achievement taken care of. You know, I just realized if like a creeper shows up, I'm gonna be really bummed out. So we're not gonna roll that dice. We're just gonna do this in the chill way. You doing okay, little guy? Yeah? Okay. Well, we're just curing this dude. Yeah, you can hang out there. Yeah, you're cool. Look at him doing the shimmy wigs over here. Bacon. Yeah. There it is. And now, Fortune 3 forever costs 1. That is... that's a pretty good trade. There we go, buddy. Now your place is nice again. Dude, are you okay? And his spider just failed at being a spider. Poor little fella. Alright, so now that we have taken care of that, let's put the doors back on this place. And I think that before we call this a night, the last thing that we're going to do is we are going to do our first raid. So let's go ahead and... What in the world? What am I even thinking with some of this stuff? Nah, extra door. Why not? Let's go ahead and get back. Oh, wait, no, here it goes. Oh, that's... Never mind. Yeah, extra door. Good deal. And we'll get a Bad Omen raid, and we'll do a, We'll go over to one of those desert villages, and we'll do a raid over in those, because they seem like they would be a little bit easier to, defend a raid in, and also they're less established than these ones. You know, we now have Fortune 1 for free for pretty much the rest of the game, which that's going to be wonderful for our hoe. Well, not our shovel. And if we decide we want to make a, I guess Fortune and Silk Touch are the difference makers, aren't they? Yeah. But if we ever lose our stuff, we now have an easy way of getting it back. Fortune 3 for 1 emerald it's always good. That doesn't need to be justified. It's a solid get. The only way it would be actually better is if we got Unbreaking 3. It's still gonna be good. That's still gonna be our hoe simplified. Or not our, I keep saying hoe. Our shovel simplified. Yeah, that one. fairly confident that if we go this direction, we wind up in desert slash mesa with a villager outpost in the horizon in like this direction, and a couple of villages just past it that are generally on flat land, if I recall. So, if that's the case, then we should be able to get over there and drink our potion, summon a raid, take care of the raid, get the spoils of that, and knock off a couple more achievements. Should be pretty easy. At least I'm thinking it'll be easy. You know, raids are not supposed to be the later game kind of thing, and at this point we're kind of armed to the teeth, so do not anticipate too much trouble with this one. Yep, there's our outpost. Alright, let's see what this is about. Alright, 30 seconds, and then we got a raid. One stack of arrows. Should be okay. I hope. Here we go. Here they come. Oh wow, we took some damage there. I should be way more careful. I didn't even think, I wasn't even looking at my health bar. All right, let's use some ranged. All right, maybe having a stack of arrows doesn't come in as helpful if you don't hit with any arrows. Let's we do have that guy helping out. Good job, buddy. Nice. Yeah, we'll use our buddies here a little bit better. Yo, what is that thing? I don't like it. It's angry at me. That thing was wild. Alright, so far the villagers seem like they're doing okay. Alright, it seems like it's in this direction. Oh, that's actually really valuable. Didn't know it did that. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. There we go. Oh, they're getting ready. It's time for some big stuff. That guy's riding a thing. Oh, they have like a disarm attack. That's interesting. Oh. Alright, we're doing okay though. Oh, there's one of those things. Totems. There we go. Now if I get upsetty spaghetti'd, I'm okay. Yeah, we want to keep this. This is better. I don't really use the shield all that much. Okay, so there they are. Looks like there's no, dudes riding things this time, so should be a little simple. Actually, they're crossing water. That makes this very easy. I don't know what that thing is. What are you? Jeepers. That thing is horrifying. Get away from me. Just keep on healing and... Yo, get away from me. These things are little monsters. Are we okay? Are we gonna lose to these things? There we go. Let's see if we can get a little bit, get these guys down. Alright, where's the rest? Okay, there they are. Yo, that guy is moving. Well, these little guys are unreal. There we go. Now, can we heal? Ooh, we're low on arrows, too. Very much so. I don't know how many we have left, but... in terms of waves. But hopefully we're close. Just gonna readjust real quick. All right, there we go. Sitting the way I was, my old man back was getting to me. Let's sleep ourselves into the daytime, and then see if we can find these last few guys. All right, so where are the rest of the illagers? Did they fall into this? That's where our guys are. But it's not really there. That's actually kind of fine, because that way they don't get, there's no way we can lose our last villagers and just lose the raid. But I really would like to know where the rest of these guys ended up. Oh yeah, you can ring the bell. I guess not. Alright, let's go on a quest to find the raiders. feel like I'm missing something. Like, is there something specific that I need to do to progress it, or have I... Are there actually enemies here that I'm not seeing that should be visible? Just confused as to what the right next step is in this situation. Because all the creatures seem to be kind of just generally existing. There are villagers walking around as though things are not, you know, being attacked by monster guys. I mean, is it a matter of helping these guys get out? Because we can do that. It's just a weird thing to need to do. If you know where you're going. This guy's acting as though there's something over here. I don't see anything, though. Alright, I'm just going to concede that that guy does not know where he's going. It wouldn't be over in that... Like, no, it couldn't be over there. Yeah, they're just having a normal time. Nothing... Alright, so maybe... I don't know if this is a bad idea or not. This might actually... This could immediately fail the raid. Or maybe it won't. Who knows? Ringing the bell apparently has a specific radius in which it works. Meaning if it doesn't work, we're not close enough. Okay, so we still have a raid. This guy was over here hitting a wall. Maybe it's over here. Unreal. All right. Keep on searching. It's been so long I forget where they spawned in. Which, if I remember where they spawned in, maybe I could do something there where I could get closer to... But we've been everywhere. We've been through the entire town now, and it's not... There's just no... There's just no guys. I'm just really confused as to where they might have gone. Oh, I think we found him. There we go. The last of the raiders. Let's get back to where we have an HP bar. Alright, so they're here. There we go. I'm just going to send it. You know what? I don't need any of that stuff. Just get me back to the raid. Yeah, because now we have a real wave coming again. And I have no arrows. Jeepers, that's a lot of poison. Alright, there it is. Back to being a full-on battle. Alright, we got that down. Miss so I can heal. Do one more, and now we can get you. Just keep our health up. Also, can we... Yep. There is another one. But let's get the, let's make it so there's no nighttime monsters. We don't need that. There's another one. Jeepers. 3 of them. And we still have to heal. And we are low on healing. Alright, time to do... I got more of those goofy guys coming at us. Let's run. Even though we might be about to get our first totem of undying proc. Have this. It's something. That should be the rest of the, Alright, we got you. Run away from that. Right, run away. Run away a lot. We had the thing proc. Good proc, but now we gotta... Another one back on. Alright, we're back to full health. And we have another proc, so we're okay. Oh, it gives us regen to help us fight it. Alright, let's get in there. Two. One. And all of these little guys, which should be able to eventually take these out. Jeepers. Alright, they're gone. Get rid of these. I want that. Alright, there's the last guy. Alright, that guy's gone. Got it. And we're finally done. Jeepers, that was a heck of a challenge. And it's still not over. Gee, give me a break. Give me a break. Come on. All right, we got it. I think. Oh my goodness. What in the world? That was a challenge. Let's see. Just stuff we can put in here. I'm not too concerned about any of the other stuff, but we got what, 3, 4? Yeah. 4 totems of undying. That's not too bad. We also have absolutely 0 food. So let's get this. That way we don't have to go home walking on eggshells the whole way, because that would be less than ideal. All we need is a crafting table. There we go. Hey. Perfect. And hey, we got another achievement done by surviving with the totem. So that's pretty cool. I feel like we got a little bit lucky there, although we also had the good sense to switch the totem in early because we knew we were going to run out of food. Although I guess I also could have done the food creation step a little bit earlier and we wouldn't have run out. That would have emboldened us to be a little bit stronger towards the end of that fight, but there's a chance we still would have had to deal with what we did. Really, it's those little angel dudes that are flying around stabbing you. That becomes the problem. We took care of it. We're now the hero of the village, 2, which is twice as good as being just the hero of the village. And that feels pretty nice. But I think this is where we're going to get ourselves home and probably wrap things up. Alright, so this was a bit of a windy episode. We got ourselves quite a few advancements taken care of. You know, some new ones, some things that we weren't sure we were going to get, and some stuff that we kind of meant to. We now have the entirety of the Minecraft one taken care of. I feel like we should be able to do all of this as well. Get out of the island using the gateway, which I realized we just got to throw an Eye of Ender through. We also have the city, which is just find an end city. We should be able to do that pretty easy. And then respawn the Ender Dragon, which I know you can get end crystals and do a thing there, which we'll figure out how to do it. It should be fun. And we'll make sure we get all of that taken care of. Maybe we'll do that next episode as we'll go and we'll further explore the end. Because if we can get 2 of these completely done, then we can start focusing on like, hey, let's do all the nether stuff. Which, with that, we should be okay. We should be able to get most of this. The only real weird one is a Furious Cocktail. And on the other side of that, we also have, how did we get here? Which, that'll probably be one of the last things that we do. But there's also a, just a mix of things here. We're going to have to get all of the different styles and flows. I think there's a couple more of them. We're going to have to find a few more things to look at. We're going to get a trident at some point. We're going to have to make a conduit at some point. We're going to have to take... We actually had an opportunity to do this, and we should go back and figure that out when we get the mountain stuff taken care of. I'll figure out how to get snowshoes so we don't have that horrifying event again where we fall into a mountain. And I'll also make sure that we make our... I'll figure out a way to not have my OBS, you know, hide 20 minutes of stream. I was looking right at it on my second monitor, not even registering that I was doing that, so my apologies for the beginning of this stream. We'll make sure that doesn't happen again. But yeah, we are a reasonable amount through these. We do got to get a mace. We have to go do trials. Yeah, we'll get wind charges. I do want to make a rocket with elytras. Gonna have to figure out even how to find trials. I believe if you level up a cartographer, they'll sell you maps to it, but that'll all be stuff I figure out next time. So I might spend a little bit of time in-game just looking at that kind of stuff, charting out a course, but we won't do anything without the stream running, so don't worry about that. But this is where we're going to call tonight. We had a pretty reasonable amount of progress, got some fun stuff done. Got quite a few, like 7 different advancements tonight. Not too bad. So if you've watched up to this point or you're watching in the future, you know, thank you so much for hanging out. It's always fun to have you. And until next time, be good to each other, y'all.